Patriot Prime Reviews is a channel for adult collectors and may not be suitable for children under 13 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Patriot Prime here once again with another Toyhax.com sponsored review. But before we get started, I need you guys to do me a favor. If you're watching this video right here and are not a subscriber of Patriot Prime Reviews, please hit that subscribe button right now. It won't cost you a thing, but will help me and my channel out tremendously. Now, on to the decals. And the set we're looking at in this video is a sneak peek at the upcoming decals for War for Cybertron Siege Spinister. In my opinion, one of the best deluxes of the entire Siege line. Now with this decal set, you get two decal sheets. One right here on foil backing. Lots of decals there. And another decal sheet on what feels like vinyl. And I do believe those are for all the windows. So now, without further ado, let's take a look at Spinister, both before and after Toyhax decals. And welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews. In vehicle mode, straight out of the packaging, Spinister looks fantastic. This toy has some amazing sculpted detail. I mean, check this out. This is a beautifully sculpted toy. I mean, you can see all the different vents and ports, and I absolutely love this cockpit. The cockpit is amazing. Just look at all those details. Even the clear windows have molded in details. That is so sweet. A little bit of paint applications there underneath. You got some black there for a vent. Moving along the chopper, you've got silver here, a little blue stripe, some silver there. Turning around, you got a really big Decepticon logo right there on the tail. I don't like how his fists are showing. He's got those visible fist syndrome. And that's about it as far as the detailing is concerned. Now, he does have this faux cockpit underneath, but I think that's really cool how they work that into the transformation into robot mode in order to give Spinister two cockpits for legs, because the original Generation 1 toy, that figure's cockpit was the legs as well. So there you go, guys. One final look at Spinister in vehicle mode before and after. Spinister gets quite a few decals to help enhance his helicopter mode. First off, I really like this decal right there. Shows a lot of gears and mechanisms that really help break up all that pink. You've got a silver and red decal right there along the nose cone. Along the side of the vehicle, you've got heat warnings, I guess, for the exhaust. On top of the helicopter, you've got this nice new shiny purple chrome. On the tail, you've got a new decal with S4888. That looks really good. And on the rotors, you've got pink tips. Now, you can also do orange, but I decided to go for uniformity. So that looks really cool when you spin it too. Now we're moving on to the cockpit, and the cockpit really surprised me. To be honest, I thought Toyhax was going to give us cell-shaded windows for Spinister, but no, they went with something completely different. These decals are actually on the inside of the cockpit, and it really makes it look good because it doesn't cover up all the molded detail there on the translucent plastic. I mean, that looks awesome, and I think it's pretty ingenious. Now, let me show you how to put those in. Let me open this cockpit up right here. Fold that landing gear down. Bear with me one second here. Okay, now flipping the cockpit over, all of the decals go in there. And you really have to be careful to match up which decal covers which window. For example, this side right here, these windows are pretty long stickers. But right here, the plastic is broken up by these ridges. So you have like 3 decals right there, 2 there, and then 3 main ones down the center. Now, another cool thing they did with the cockpit is they added extra blue decals to give it spacers. Because where that plastic separators were underneath the cockpit that I just showed, you could really see those through this side. So these little blue decals cover those up to really mask how the decals went in. So that is really, really cool. And now for a quick G1 comparison, here is Generation 1 Spinister. And as you can see, the only real throwbacks to the Generation 1 toy is the red arrow on the cockpit. So there you go, guys. One final look at Siege Spinister in vehicle mode after. In robot mode, straight out of the packaging, Spinister looks great. I mean, this con can really pull off that late 80s pink and purple. Now, taking a closer look at the figure, he does have great paint applications here on the mouth, and he's got some beady yellow eyes. You got a Decepticon logo right there. Down on the waist, you got some silver with some yellow highlights, a little blue here, and some silver paint there as well. I mean, lots of nice painted details on this figure. You got the old battle scuffing there on the forearms, and here on the legs, down on the lower legs, is the cockpits, and I really like those. As I said earlier, I think it's ingenious how Hasbro designed this figure to have both legs as the cockpits, just like he was in Generation 1. So there you go, guys. There is one final look at Spinister in robot mode before and after. Spinister gets quite a few robot-specific decals to help break up his wild look. The first ones you're probably noticing are the silver decals there on the forearms. You got nice chrome look with a red stripe down the center. Also here on the chest, he gets new chrome purple decals there and new decals right there that look like it has some rivets. Moving down to the waist, you get these purple stripes. On the legs, you have these nice shiny silver and yellow decals. And of course, there is the cockpit. Spinister also gets new eye decals. If the light will catch it, there we go. Nice, shiny, beady yellow eyes. And my God, those were a challenge to put in. You actually get three options for the eyes. You've got blue and orange. I had to go with the yellow, and I highly, highly recommend some nice pointy tweezers to get in there. Now for a quick comparison, we've got Sinister here all Toyhaxed up compared to the G1 version. Now there's not many comparisons with the decals other than the new stickers right there on the chest that kind of look like the Generation 1 version. So there you go, guys. Spinister in robot mode after. The Toyhax Decal Set for War for Cybertron Siege Spinister added some much-needed details to an already very flamboyant-looking figure. All those silver decals are a much-needed break from all the blue and purple. Not to mention, I love the creativity with the window stickers in the cockpits. This is a challenging decal set, so you're going to take some time with this one. My hat's off to the design team. Also, a big shout out and thank you to the Toyhax team for sending me this decal set in advance in order for me to show it off to you guys. Now, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notified when I upload new reviews. Once again, this is Patriot Prime, signing out. Hooah!